right, as Harrow makes his way to the ring here, Alyssa, I cannot leave this alone. You just heard... Yeah, good. Get out of the way there, August Artois. It's a match I'd like to see sometime. But nevertheless, you just heard Artois claim he has a victory over Brian Brock, which he sure does from WWN and FIP% Established Dominance 2022. A little bit of dubious means, wouldn't you say?
Well, isn't that because Brian Brock was paid off by superstar Sean Davis?
110%. You notice Brock also, when Sean first said lay down for the 3 count, Brian Brock refused and instead took a count out. Of course, if you haven't gotten to see this, that full matchup, that full event, and especially what happened afterwards, things got real interesting as John Davis, as well as Lucky Ali came out, impromptu tag team match once again, Club WWN at WWNlive.com. But let's focus now, Alyssa. Listen, I'm definitely excited for the debut of Jay Villa here on WWN Proving Ground.
And Jay Villa had some very strong words, calling himself not only the future of Proving Ground, but the future of this business. And I'm certainly sure that he is someone that is well-versed, has scouted the competition in Harrow going into this matchup, his first ever matchup making his debut.
A little bit of intensity in the ring here as Mr. Chiazzo makes his way off to the side. Some pressure having the head trainer at the WWN Training Center, not only hosting but staring at you as you work through things, but I guess it's going to result in some great feedback at the end of the night.
You're absolutely right about that. Francisco Chiazzo has a definitely front row seat to all of the action here at Proving Ground, seeing some of his students that he has been helping to learn and grow and cultivate their craft.
And you see right now, Jay Villa able to reverse things, at least in the moment, against Harrow, but Harrow did get him over. I was curious if Harrow had gotten stuck there, but instead Harrow able to pull Villa over right into that armbar.
Yeah, and Harrow definitely coming off of a hot streak here. Last time we saw him at Proving Ground, the victory over Devin Decay. This is, that's a great kind of momentum to take you through, but speaking of momentum, Jay Villa able to shift the leverage.
Yeah, absolutely. An awesome counter by Villa. And you see Harrow's doing everything he can to try to, in fact, forcing the pin. The 2 count only, but Harrow's doing everything he could to not let Jay Villa get that in more. And how about smart from Jay Villa here, going right to the ropes, making sure that Harrow could not follow up.
You're certainly seeing some very keen instincts within Jay Villa, even though he is so early on in his training and really just starting his career. And Trevin,
yeah,
these are the matchups, these are the moments that mean so much because you only get one chance to make a first impression. If you're Jay Villa, everything is riding on this debut here at Proving Ground.
And you can tell right now by the intensity coming from Jay Villa as he just wrenches in the head. And great counter by Harrow. I was about to say, you can tell Jay Villa not looking to waste the opportunity, but nor is Harrow. That's what makes WWN Proving Ground so exciting. Getting that sample of what's the future of the sport, where are the athletes, and again, counter by Villa.
And the future is certainly looking bright here, Trevin. We have a really, it seems going tit for tat, these two competitors.
Yeah, I definitely got to agree, Alyssa. It's been pretty even thus far here in this matchup, our opening contest. WWN Proving Ground. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Season 2, Episode 3. All episodes of WWN Proving Ground available on the official WWN Live YouTube, as well as Club WWN. And look at Harrow. Speed on display.
Boundless energy.
Ooh. And able to take down Jay Villa as well now into the front chancery. And I think Villa didn't know where Harrow was going to go, and it was smart from Harrow. There's something to be said for running around your opponent.
Definitely some diversion techniques from Harrow. And now full head of steam barreling into Jay Villa.
Yeah, that beautiful Hurricanrana. It looks like could be a big power slam from Harrow. Is this the end of the match already? No, the 2 count only, but man, Harrow looking good.
Harrow definitely looking dominant, trying to keep up that winning streak here at Proving Ground. Definitely trying to chain those victories together as he goes. But you never know, Jay Villa might give him a run for his money here, Trevin.
Yeah, definitely. I would not count out Jay Villa yet. And you see Villa now going potentially for a head of hair there, but letting go. You heard the official counting, but I couldn't quite tell how well it was pulled in there. But if your first American boyfriend, Billy Grace, insists, it must be true. Great escape there by Jay Villa. He saw that kick coming, and he knew exactly where to go.
And this is what I mean about being early on in your career to the point that you are so in tune to your competition. You're watching the footage because you want to make those good first impressions.
And interesting here, Harrow did not let Jay Villa get back into the ring. I talked earlier at the beginning of this matchup about just the intensity in the air between both athletes, and what do you have here from Villa? Dropping Harrow down head first.
Harrow careening. Face first to the apron? My goodness.
When's the last time you saw an electric chair right into the apron? That could be not just the end of the match, but potentially career-threatening as well for Harrow.
It's like you gotta wonder if Harrow knows which way is up, much less the fact that his shoulders are on the mat.
That's it. Jay Villa did not waste time going after that pin. Not enough to keep down Harrow. As Villa continues the beating. Now the forearm to the back of the neck as well, going right here. Modified camel clutch. There's something about Villa from the moment we first saw him this evening. Dude just seems tough. Dude seems like he's been in street fights. I would not mess with Jay Villa. You couldn't pay me to go within 100 miles of this guy.
I mean, Jay Villa also spoke with a great deal of confidence, saying the Proving Ground finally called up the goods. And Trevin, you see just how quickly here the complete complexion of this match has changed and going into the favor of Jay Villa.
And right back into the submission. Harrow definitely in some trouble here, and got to be a bit of a tease for Harrow. You can see ropes, but they're far enough away as Harrow fighting his way to his feet. Jay Villa still refuses to let go. And again, Villa was able to scout Harrow, and what a curb stop there, Alyssa.
Absolutely devastating. Oh no.
The pinfall. Yeah, 2 count only here, but you said it. Harrow, man, taking a absolute beating, and I've just been so impressed by the number of times Jay Villa has been able to see his opponent coming and put on the brakes.
I mean, Harrow is someone who says that your pain will be my peace, but can you imagine the amount of pain that Harrow is feeling right now, Trevin?
And you heard the referee admonishing Jay Villa for those closed fists and now the kidney punch as well. Harrow's definitely in trouble as Harrow's whipped into the corner. Villa, again, with the answer, catching Harrow.
Harrow might have been trying to evade, but caught up.
A very innovative offense there into the backbreaker. Pinfall. 2 count only. Credit to Harrow that he kicked out, but I got to give it to Jay Villa again. It looked like an air raid crash turned into some form of backbreaker. Somewhere someone's screaming a name in Japanese and or Spanish.
You know, but Trevin, I have to say, whatever way things shake out here at Proving Ground, this has been an undeniable first impression for Jay Villa.
Yeah, Billy Grace better stay out of the way there. As Harrow now showing signs of life. The elbow catching Villa. Now the forearm as well. And this is what we've seen from Harrow before here on WWN Proving Ground. When the energy gets flowing, the adrenaline, Harrow's dangerous. And in fact, the pinfall. No, 2 count only. What a way to get things started.
And you talk about, Trevin, too, the way that Harrow seems to move with the momentum of the match. And as soon as he shifts gears, it might be game over.
Yeah, and you notice Jay Villa saw the kick coming, was able to catch it, but this time Harrow with some answers for the counters from Jay Villa. Looked like a stalemate for a second there. It might be Harrow's, oh, that spinning kick.
Ooh.
Knocking out Villa. Pinfall. He got him.
That's it.
What a win for Harrow here. But I'm going to echo your sentiment, Alyssa. Jay Villa, even in defeat, what an impression. You sure as heck know WWN officials taking note of this young man in his debut.
And I like the fact, too, Trevin, very, very scrappy, willing to do whatever it took to get any kind of advantage in the matchup. But Harrow, really.
I'm up for 80 points, 101 tag Give us the best day of war. Doesn't matter. No matter how skilled the opponent is or how mean they are. In the end, their pain will be Harrow's peace.
You're in reverse. Hell, everybody!
Their pain is going to be Harrow's peace. It's intense.
It's definitely intense, it's undeniable, and Harrow has been piecing together victories here at Proving Ground to continue to be undeniable, Trevin.